Hi there, and welcome to part 2 of Prepositions. I probably don't need to tell you that prepositions are one of the hardest parts of speech to master for students learning English. In this video, I want to start with the 3 trickiest, the 3 most challenging prepositions in the English language. In, at, and on. In this video, we're going to look at, in, and on, and how they work together under the theme of going to the cinema. But before we look at lots of examples, let's begin with a visual picture of what each preposition means. Let's start with in. In simply means to be enclosed or submerged in something. We are in something. At means we are at some point. We are at some place, but we're not in it. We are at that place. And on means to be on the surface of something. Let's see how these prepositions work using some examples. So now, let's talk about going to the movies, going to the cinema. I'm at the cinema. And here we use at to talk about place. The movie starts at 7 p.m. We use it to talk about time. I told my friend Shelley to meet me here at 6:30 p.m. I told her to be on time. And here we use on for time. She said she'll meet me in the foyer. Place, but not inside, outside. We put our movie tickets in our bags. And here we use in to talk about direction. The tickets were on special, so we got them at half price. We use on and at to talk about money. The movie was so funny, we laughed at everything. Here we use at to talk about the cause. In other words, the consequence or the result of something. Our mobile phones were on silent as we watched the movie. We use on to talk about process. We were in stitches from laughing so much. And stitches is an expression we use to talk about the pain from laughing. Here we use in to refer to an experience. We bought popcorn and divided it in half. Here we use in to talk about amount. How much? The movie was in English. We use it to talk about expression. Shelley was on her phone after the film finished. We use on to talk about electrical things. I didn't have my phone on me. I left it at home. And here we use it to talk about ownership. There was a lot of mess on the floor. And here we talk about place. Surface. What's on next week? We use it to talk about entertainment. I don't know. Let's see what film is on at the cinema. On is used to refer to the surface, meaning the screen, and at we use for place, meaning the cinema. We noticed that only 1 in 10 people watching the movie were men. And here, in is used for comparison. We're comparing the number of men watching the movie to the number of women. Now that we've seen these sentences, let's look at a summary of these prepositions. I'm at the cinema. The movie starts at 7 p.m. I told my friend Shelley to meet me here at 6:30. I told her to be on time. She said she'll meet me in the foyer. We put our tickets in our bags. The tickets were on special, so we got them at half price. The movie was so funny, we laughed at everything. Our phones were on silent. We were in stitches from laughing. We bought popcorn and divided it in half. The movie was in English. Shelley was on her phone after the film finished. I didn't have my phone on me. I left it at home. There was a lot of mess on the floor. What's on next week? I don't know. Let's see what film is on at the cinema. We noticed that 1 in 10 people were men. And so there you have it. Stay tuned for part 3, where we'll focus on prepositions that start with the letter A. Don't forget to subscribe for lots more videos to come. Bye for now.